to run. The juveniles stand. They're about to go. Off and racing. First away, Capitola, Guarantor showing early speed, playing it sweet. Now You See Me also has early pace. They hustled out of the gates, that group. In behind them, Philomia and also banded together after the start. Then a length and a half, Diamond Warrior. Over on the inside, Brave Wasp getting back. Blow Me Kisses, likewise Don't Wink, being followed then by New Target. And last is Little Point. Nearing the 600, Capitola broke the shackles. Opened up and led by 2 lengths, Guarantor. They're all off the steel, hunting the speed. Over on the inside, Now You See Me. 3/4 then playing it sweet. Back near the inside, looking for an out at this stage of proceedings, Philomia. Around them now on the outside, Blow Me Kisses. Brave Wasp near the rail further back and Banner to the outside in front of Diamond Warrior. But Capitola, the horse to run down, took them to the 200. Capitola by 3, playing it sweet. Philomia trying to find room over near the rails, but Capitola at the 100 mark is nicely clear of playing it sweet. It's getting a little tired, Capitola, but it will run them into the turf. Capitola scored. Brave Wasp came very, very sharply late and dived for second. Might have got it too from playing it sweet. Then Philomia, and also down the outside, Don't Wink. In behind them, Guarantor. Next home, Diamond Warrior. A gap Bannard, who just plateaued out in the straight. Further back behind those, Blow Me Kisses, Little Point, Now You See Me. And the last to greet the judge is New Target. Well, Capitola back to its sharp best. Takes out race number 5 on the card. One, 5, 12 and 8. The numbers 1, 5, 12 and 8. It's Capitola. Trialled up very impressively. And that was after a flop in the Perth Stakes, but really did show some of the potential it displayed early doors and has run them ragged, leading home Brave Wasp, who targeted the line very well late. Nice debut run, picking up second there in front of number 12, playing it sweet, having its first run also. And Philomia just couldn't quite build into the race and had to bide its time. To pick its way through an opening, couldn't find one, had to go back to the inside and finished off all right, but the bird had flown. 105.69 here. They've run for the 1100, 35.8, won the last 600 metres and 3/4 and ahead of the margins to race 5. For the Luke Fernie yard, a capitalist 2-year-old from Rio Del Mar, one that was of course raced by Amelia Park, owned by Luke Fernie, A. Gilmore, T. Allen and also M. Hilliard, along with Madame Shapiro, Sangelli, Jolly, Bavsevich, Moulis, the Easy Money Racing Group, Peter Walsh, P.G. Harding, Mrs. A. Cullibor, Mrs. J. Evans and David Law. A couple of the owners there enjoying the afternoon in the flying colours today and celebrating now they can. Home at $11. Capitola from Brave Wasp, a $21 chance by Brave Smash from Saxabel. Lucy Fiore for Steve Wolf and Mount Hallowell. Playing it sweet by Playing God from Sweet Aura for the Cosgrove clan. Adam Durant, Willie Pike ran about $6 there in that market. Banner didn't offer much after really being very, very strongly found in the market and was well beaten in the 5th. Race 6, Heat 2 of the West Speed Platinum Autumn Series. Bit of a break to the next event, not for 45 minutes. It'll go at 3 o'clock. And number 4, Too Much Talk, is the scratching there. So a big gap between now and the next event on the program, racegoers. Let's go downstairs and see what the thoughts are of Luke Fernie after seeing Capitola bounce back to its best here this afternoon. He's down there at the moment here with Lockie Taylor.
Thanks, Darren. Capitola takes out the PKF Perth plate. Luke Fernie and Clint Johnson-Porter combined. Congratulations on the win, Luke. Capitola, perhaps not back to his best in the Perth Stakes, but he's bounced back here today.
Yeah, he was very unlucky, unfortunately. He got knocked over a couple of times and pulled up not as good as what we would have liked for him to get him through to the Karrakatta, and it's been a blessing that we've waited a week because I thought he's a pretty good thing today, and that's reflected.
He was obviously, he burst onto the scene winning the initial plate back in October. How have you viewed the last few months for him? Has it just not been smooth sailing for him?
Hasn't been smooth sailing. It's credit to the owners. We did toss up whether we put him in the paddock or keep him going, and he's done all the right things himself, nature-wise, and been professional to get him over his little hiccups, and yeah, a good result today for it.
I'm looking forward to seeing the return of Storm Chaser. How's he behind the scenes?
Well, I thought this one could win, and I reckon Storm Chaser's me best.
Well, let's see if you're right twice in a day. Well done here.
First time I've been right.
There's Luke Fernie. Here's CJP.
CJP joins us now. 1, 5, 12 and 8. Capitola, Portsea, straight to the front. Don't look back.
Yeah, pretty much. I always wanted to plan to go forwards on it. Look, it sort of had the afterburners on a little bit. I went 200 metres and I was trying to find the off button. It just wanted to run and it worked.
Considering you had to burn to get across and he didn't really settle, it's a really good win.
Yeah, it was an impressive win. Look, he like that last 100, he probably should have proper collapsed, but he kept going. So, no, hats off to the horse.
Congratulations on the double.
Thank you.
CJP combines with Luke Fernie and Capitola. He takes out the PKF Perth plate. Great to see him back to his best, and plenty of nice 2-year-olds hitting the line very, very well that we can keep an eye out for moving forward. But it's Capitola taking out the 5th here at Ascot. We'll take a short break and then we'll be back for more racing action from Kalgoorlie.